If you've ever felt that familiar, unwelcome twinge in your lower back, or that dull, persistent ache between your shoulder blades, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Imagine this. You reach for a grandchild, and a sharp pain shoots through your spine, forcing you to wince. Or you try to bend down to pick up a dropped item, and your muscles scream in protest. Perhaps it's just the constant stiffness that makes every morning a slow, careful negotiation with your own body. You've tried everything: creams, stretches, even those fancy ergonomic chairs that look like they belong in a spaceship. You've probably resigned yourself to it, whispering, "Oh, it's just part of getting older." But what if I told you that this insidious back pain, this constant companion of discomfort, might be whispering a secret to you? A secret about a tiny, often overlooked mineral that holds the key to strong bones, relaxed muscles, and a spine that supports you with grace and ease, even after 60. What is the answer to saying goodbye to that nagging back pain? Isn't in a complicated exercise routine or an expensive gadget, but in the very foods you eat, or rather, the foods you aren't eating enough of. This isn't about a magic pill. It's about understanding your body's profound needs and giving it the foundational support it craves. Today, we're not just going to talk about discomfort. We're going to talk about freedom. The freedom to move, to play, to live without that constant nagging reminder of your back. We're going to uncover the often missing link in senior health that could dramatically transform your comfort and mobility. So lean in, get comfortable, but not too comfortable. We're about to move, because this conversation is about to unlock a powerful secret to a more comfortable, active you. And trust me, your back will thank you. Now, before we reveal our magnificent 7 foods, let's paint a picture. My Uncle Jim, bless his cotton socks, was a lifelong gardener, loved his roses, adored his tomatoes, but after he hit 65, every time he tried to kneel or bend, he'd let out a groan that could rival a grizzly bear. He'd hobble around, leaning on a cane, and eventually, he just stopped gardening altogether. It broke his heart. He tried physical therapy, acupuncture, even bought a special back-friendly raised garden bed, which ironically, he still couldn't comfortably tend. He was convinced his back was just giving out because of age. We all were. It was the common narrative. But one day after a particularly bad flare-up, his doctor, who was a bit more nutritionally minded, suggested he look into his magnesium intake. Jim scoffed. "Magnesium? What's that got to do with my back?" But he was desperate. He started incorporating some specific magnesium-rich foods into his diet, initially just to humor the doctor. Slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, something shifted. The groans became less frequent. The stiffness wasn't as bone-deep. Within a few months, he was back in his garden, perhaps not quite as spry as he was at 30, but certainly not hobbling. He even joked, "My roses are blooming again, and so am I." This isn't a unique story. In our quest for health, we often focus on the big players: calcium for bones, protein for muscles. But we often forget the silent orchestrator, the unsung hero, the vital mineral that plays over 300 roles in our body: magnesium. Think of magnesium as the quiet stage manager of your body's most crucial processes. It's involved in muscle contraction and relaxation, nerve function, energy production, bone health, and even regulating blood sugar and blood pressure. When your body is deficient in magnesium, it's like trying to run a complex play without the stage manager. Everything becomes chaotic, stiff, and painful. And here's the kicker. An alarming number of seniors are deficient in magnesium. Why? Because as we age, our ability to absorb magnesium decreases, and our bodies often excrete it more readily. Add to that modern farming practices that deplete soil of minerals and a diet often heavy in processed foods that are magnesium poor, and you have a recipe for silent deficiency. So this isn't just about eating healthy. This is about targeted nutrition. It's about giving your body the specific building blocks it needs to rebuild, repair, and thrive, especially when it comes to the intricate dance of your spine and muscles. Get ready to be amazed by the power of these everyday foods. Food number 1, the green powerhouse, leafy green vegetables, your spine's best friend. All right, let's kick off our list with a superstar that often gets a bad rap, especially with folks who prefer meat and potatoes. But when it comes to magnesium, leafy green vegetables are nothing short of miraculous. I'm talking about spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and even humble beet greens. Think of your spine. It's not just a stack of bones. It's a complex dynamic structure held together by ligaments, tendons, and muscles. These muscles need to contract and relax smoothly to support your posture, allow movement, and prevent strain. Magnesium is absolutely critical for this. When your muscles don't have enough magnesium, they can become tight, cramp easily, and go into spasm. And where do those spasms often manifest? Bingo, in your back. Imagine your back muscles as tiny hard-working ropes. If those ropes are frayed and constantly pulled tight, they're going to cause pain. Magnesium helps those ropes relax, allowing for fluidity and reducing tension. It's like giving your muscles a deep tissue massage from the inside out. Beyond muscle function, magnesium also plays a crucial role in bone health, working synergistically with calcium and vitamin D to build and maintain strong bones, which are the foundation of your spine. It's not just about getting calcium. It's about the entire mineral orchestra working in harmony. My Aunt Susan, who always claimed she hated vegetables, especially anything green, suffered from chronic, nagging lower back pain. It was so bad she'd often skip family gatherings because sitting for too long was excruciating. I gently suggested she try adding just a handful of spinach to her morning smoothie. She loved smoothies. She was skeptical, but she agreed. A few weeks later, she called me almost giddy. "You know," she said, "I'm not sure if it's the spinach, but my back feels quieter." It wasn't a miracle cure overnight, but it was a quiet, profound shift. She realized the small, consistent additions were making a difference. So how do you get more leafy greens into your diet without feeling like a rabbit? Don't boil them into submission. Lightly steam spinach or Swiss chard, sauté kale with a little garlic and olive oil, or even sneak a handful into your soup, stew, or pasta sauce. They wilt down to almost nothing, becoming incredibly easy to consume. You can even blend them into fruit smoothies. You won't taste them, but your body will feel the difference. It's like adding premium oil to a well-used engine. It just starts purring. Food number 2, the humble seed. Pumpkin seeds, a magnesium powerhouse in a tiny package. Next up, we have a tiny but mighty contender that often gets overlooked unless it's Halloween. Pumpkin seeds. These little green gems are an absolute goldmine of magnesium, along with other beneficial nutrients like zinc, healthy fats, and protein. Here's why pumpkin seeds are a must for your back and muscles after 60. We've already discussed how magnesium helps with muscle relaxation, but it also plays a vital role in nerve function. Your spine is a highway of nerves that send signals to and from your brain, controlling every movement and sensation. When magnesium levels are low, nerve signals can become erratic, leading to muscle spasms, tingling, and even nerve pain. Magnesium acts as a natural calcium channel blocker, regulating the flow of calcium into nerve cells and preventing overstimulation, which can lead to muscle cramps and discomfort. Imagine your nervous system as a complex electrical grid. Magnesium helps ensure that the current flows smoothly, without shorts or surges. Without enough magnesium, it's like having intermittent power outages, leading to frustrating glitches in your body's communication. Pumpkin seeds offer a convenient, delicious way to top up your magnesium reserves. My friend, Mark, a retired carpenter, had hands that used to tremor a bit, and he often complained of a stiff neck and shoulders, especially after sleeping. He was a creature of habit, and smacking for him meant a bag of chips. I convinced him to swap out the chips for a handful of roasted pumpkin seeds. He was hesitant at first, but after a few weeks, he noticed his tremors were less pronounced, and he wasn't waking up with that familiar tension in his neck. He even started carrying a small bag of them in his pocket. "These little green guys are magic," he chuckled. "Who knew? The beauty of pumpkin seeds is their versatility. Snack on a handful, raw or lightly roasted. Sprinkle them over your salads, stir-fries, yogurt, or oatmeal. Add them to homemade granola or energy bars. They offer a satisfying crunch and a rich, nutty flavor that complements almost anything. It's like finding a small, hidden treasure chest filled with exactly what your body needs." Food number 3, the versatile nut, almonds, crunchy support for your spine. Coming in at number 3 are almonds. These popular nuts are not only delicious but also packed with magnesium, along with vitamin E, healthy fats, and fiber. They're an excellent addition to any senior's diet, especially when focusing on muscle and bone health. Almonds contribute to back and muscle health in multiple ways, largely due to their magnesium content. Beyond muscle relaxation and nerve function, magnesium is crucial for energy production within your cells. Every muscle contraction, every nerve impulse, every cellular repair process requires energy in the form of ATP. Magnesium is a cofactor in this ATP production. Without adequate magnesium, your cells simply can't produce energy efficiently, leading to muscle fatigue, weakness, and a general feeling of sluggishness. When your core muscles, which support your spine, are weak and fatigued, your back is more susceptible to strain and pain. Think of your body as a high-performance vehicle. Magnesium is like the spark plug, igniting the fuel to keep everything running smoothly. If the spark plugs are faulty, the engine sputters and performance suffers. Almonds provide that essential spark for your muscles and overall vitality. I remember my grandmother, who had osteoporosis and suffered from chronic lower back pain. She was advised to increase her calcium intake, which she did diligently through dairy, but her pain persisted. When we learned about magnesium's role in bone health, how it helps convert vitamin D into its active form and promotes calcium absorption, we started encouraging her to snack on almonds instead of her usual processed cookies. It took time, but gradually her back pain lessened. She felt stronger, and even her posture seemed to improve slightly. She started calling almonds her little bone builders. How to enjoy almonds? A handful, about an ounce, or 23 almonds makes for a perfect snack. Add them to your morning oatmeal or cereal. Sprinkle them on salads, or use almond butter on apple slices. Just be mindful of portion sizes, as nuts are calorie-dense. Look for raw or dry roasted almonds to avoid unhealthy oils and excessive salt. It's about nourishing your body with smart, delicious choices. It's like building a strong, resilient bridge with high-quality, durable materials. Food number 4, the ancient grain, buckwheat, the gluten-free magnesium marvel. Our 4th magnesium-rich food might surprise you, especially if you associate grains with gluten or digestive issues. But buckwheat, despite its name, is actually a fruit seed, making it naturally gluten-free and a fantastic source of magnesium. It's often referred to as a pseudo-cereal because it's used culinarily like a grain. Buckwheat is a fantastic source of magnesium along with manganese, phosphorus, and a good amount of fiber. Its complex carbohydrates provide sustained energy without the rapid blood sugar spikes associated with refined grains. This stable energy is vital for preventing muscle fatigue and maintaining overall vitality, which directly impacts your back's ability to support you throughout the day. When your energy levels are crashing, you're more likely to slouch. Put undue strain on your spine and experience increased muscle tension. Imagine your body's energy as a steady, flowing river. Refined carbs create a turbulent, unpredictable flood, followed by a drought. Buckwheat, on the other hand, is like a controlled, gentle flow, sustaining your energy and keeping your muscles happy. My friend, David, an avid hiker in his late 60s, started experiencing debilitating back pain that threatened to put an end to his passion. He'd always enjoyed his morning toast, but when he learned about buckwheat's benefits and its gluten-free nature, he decided to try buckwheat pancakes. He was skeptical at first, but within a few weeks, he noticed a significant reduction in his back stiffness and felt more sustained energy on his hikes. He even joked that his back was finally ready for another mountain. How to incorporate buckwheat. Buckwheat groats can be cooked like oatmeal for a hearty breakfast porridge. You can find buckwheat flour for making pancakes, waffles, or even quick breads. Buckwheat noodles, soba noodles, are a delicious and healthy alternative to wheat pasta. It's a wonderful, earthy addition to your diet that offers diverse ways to get that crucial magnesium. It's like discovering an old, forgotten treasure map that leads to a wealth of health benefits. Food number 5, the creamy delight, avocados, the fatty friend your back adores. Ah, avocados, this creamy, delicious fruit. Yes, it's a fruit, is celebrated for its healthy, monounsaturated fats, but it's also a surprisingly good source of magnesium, potassium, and fiber. And it's an absolute superstar for your back and muscles. Beyond magnesium's direct benefits to muscle and bone, the healthy fats in avocados play a critical role in reducing systemic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a huge contributor to back pain, as it exacerbates muscle soreness, joint stiffness, and nerve irritation. The monounsaturated fats in avocados, particularly oleic acid, have anti-inflammatory properties that can help calm the inflammatory storm in your body. Furthermore, the potassium in avocados works synergistically with magnesium to maintain proper fluid balance and muscle function, preventing cramps and spasms. Think of inflammation as a constant low-grade fire burning in your body. Avocados are like a natural fire extinguisher, gently quelling those flames, allowing your muscles and joints to recover and function optimally. My neighbor, Mrs. Henderson, a lovely lady in her early 70s, used to complain about persistent lower back stiffness that made it difficult to get out of bed in the mornings. She loved toast with jam for breakfast. I suggested she try a slice of whole grain toast, or even better, a gluten-free cracker with mashed avocado and a sprinkle of everything bagel seasoning. She was hesitant, preferring her sweet breakfast, but she gave it a try, and after a month or so, she approached me with a huge smile. "My back feels so much better, dear. I actually spring out of bed now," she exclaimed, mimicking a little jump. The healthy fats, along with the magnesium, were making a real difference. How to enjoy avocados. Slice them onto salads, mash them for guacamole or avocado toast, blend them into smoothies for a creamy texture, or even just scoop them out with a spoon for a quick snack. They're incredibly versatile and satisfying. Just remember, while healthy, they are calorie-dense, so moderation is key. It's like adding a luxurious, soothing balm to your internal system, calming and healing from within. Food number 6, the hearty legume, black beans, fiber, protein, and magnesium for a stronger you. Coming in at number 6 are black beans. These humble legumes are a nutritional powerhouse, packed with magnesium, protein, fiber, and various B vitamins. They're a fantastic, affordable, and versatile addition to any diet, especially for seniors seeking to reduce back pain and build stronger muscles. A combination of magnesium, protein, and fiber in black beans makes them incredibly beneficial for back and muscle health. The protein helps repair and build muscle tissue, which is crucial for supporting your spine. The fiber promotes healthy digestion and stable blood sugar, preventing the energy crashes that can lead to poor posture and muscle fatigue. And of course, the magnesium is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation, preventing those painful spasms and stiffness. Imagine your body's foundation. Just like a building needs strong support beams, your body needs strong muscles. Black beans provide high-quality plant-based building blocks, along with the mortar, magnesium, to ensure those muscles are healthy and flexible. My grandfather, a man who swore by his meat and potatoes, struggled with increasing muscle weakness and back pain. He was reluctant to try anything new. When I introduced him to a hearty black bean soup, telling him it was man food, he grudgingly tried it. He was surprised by how filling and delicious it was. Over time, as he incorporated more beans and lentils into his diet, his energy levels improved, and he found he could stand and walk for longer periods without discomfort. He even started experimenting with different bean recipes. Who knew a simple bean could do so much, he mused. How to enjoy black beans. Add them to soups, stews, salads, or make homemade veggie burgers. They're delicious in tacos or burritos, or simply as a flavorful side dish. Canned black beans are convenient. Just be sure to rinse them thoroughly to reduce sodium content. Cooking dried beans from scratch is also a rewarding and cost-effective option. It's like investing in high-quality, durable components for your body's most essential systems. Food number 7, the rich indulgence. Dark chocolate, a delicious dose of magnesium. And now for our grand finale, the food that makes healthy eating feel like an absolute treat. Dark chocolate. Yes, you heard me right. High-quality dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, is a surprisingly rich source of magnesium, along with iron, copper, and powerful antioxidants. While it's important to consume in moderation due to its calorie content, a small piece of dark chocolate can be a delightful and beneficial way to boost your magnesium intake. Beyond its muscle and nerve benefits, magnesium is also known for its calming properties. It plays a role in neurotransmitter function, helping to regulate stress and improve mood. When you're stressed, your muscles often tense up, exacerbating back pain. Dark chocolate also contains compounds like phenylethylamine, which can boost endorphins and improve mood, further helping to alleviate tension. Imagine your body under stress. Muscles tighten, pain amplifies. Dark chocolate, with its magnesium and feel-good compounds, is like a gentle, delicious sigh of relief, helping your body relax and your mind unwind. It's a wonderful, guilt-free indulgence that actually contributes to your well-being. My friend Sarah, who suffered from chronic tension headaches, often linked to neck and upper back pain, was at her wit's end. She was a self-proclaimed chocoholic, but felt guilty about her cravings. When I told her about the magnesium in dark chocolate, she was ecstatic. She started replacing her usual sugary milk chocolate bar with a square or two of high-quality dark chocolate each afternoon. Not only did she enjoy the rich flavor, but over time, she noticed her headaches became less frequent and less intense, and her shoulder tension eased. She called it her delicious medicine. How to enjoy dark chocolate. Opt for varieties with 70% cocoa content or higher, as these contain less sugar and more beneficial compounds. Enjoy a small square, about 1 ounce, as a daily treat. Melt it and drizzle over berries or simply savor it plain. It's a wonderful reminder that sometimes the path to health can be surprisingly sweet and utterly delightful. It's like finding a small, exquisite gem that brings both pleasure and profound benefit. Your journey to a pain-free, vibrant future. A gentle nudge. My dear Healthy Buddy community, we've embarked on a fascinating journey today, uncovering the incredible power of magnesium-rich foods to transform your back pain and muscle strength after 60. From the leafy greens to the humble pumpkin seed, the versatile almond, the ancient buckwheat, the creamy avocado, the hearty black bean, and even the indulgent dark chocolate. Each of these foods holds a key to unlocking a more comfortable, more active, and more vibrant you. Remember Uncle Jim in his garden, rediscovering his passion, or Mrs. Henderson springing out of bed? These aren't just anecdotes. They are testaments to the profound impact that targeted nutrition can have on your quality of life. Back pain is not an inevitable sentence of old age. It's often a signal, a whisper from your body, telling you it needs more of something fundamental. And for many, that something is magnesium. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Choose 1 or 2 foods from this list that appeal to you and consciously try to incorporate them more regularly. Start with small, consistent changes. Add a handful of spinach to your morning eggs. Snack on some pumpkin seeds instead of chips. Swap your sugary treat for a square of dark chocolate. Every conscious choice is a step towards a healthier, more comfortable future. Imagine the freedom. The freedom to stand taller, to walk further, to embrace your grandchildren without fear of pain, to return to hobbies you once loved. This isn't just about relieving discomfort. It's about reclaiming your independence, your joy, and your zest for life. You deserve to live vibrantly, unburdened by chronic pain. If this conversation resonated with you, if it sparked a flicker of hope, or if you learned something new that you're excited to try, please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with anyone in your life who might be silently suffering from back pain. Let's spread this message of empowerment and relief far and wide. And of course, subscribe to the Healthy Buddy channel so you never miss out on our conversations designed to help you live your fullest, healthiest life. Because your well-being, your comfort, and your ability to embrace every precious moment, they truly matter. Until next time, stay healthy, stay strong, and keep moving with joy.
Hold up, if you care about your health, don't skip this. Healthy Buddy's top picks are Here Clean. Trusted products that help you feel better every day. More energy, better sleep, stronger you. Check them out now, your body will thank you.